Awesome, guys. Alright, looks like we're going live. And I apologize for the little bit of a late start. We had, well, I guess a quick moment of vulnerability here. My son actually came down to hang out with me, and he just kind of looked sad. And I said, the typical, hey buddy, what's up, all that, do you want to talk about it, yada yada. And we kind of had this discussion. Oh, of course this guy's gonna... So we had this discussion and just kind of thought of it. Never mind, I'm gonna get to this after this. What a ding dong. Ah, here we go. What a great way to start the stream. Oh man. Good for you guys. 5-on-1. Nice. Good on you. Glad. Well, that's kind of interesting because... So anyway, back to my moment of vulnerability. He came down and he was like, he was looking pretty sad. And for a guy who's rarely ever sad, it really surprised me. And I was going, what's up, buddy? And he goes, can I talk to you about something? And I said, yeah, no problem. And, we start chatting. And he goes, can I play can I watch you play while we're talking? I said, yeah, of course. So we started jamming out. So we started a bit early tonight. And, he's just going through how he's like, essentially getting bullied at school. And it just seemed so crazy to me. And it was very, very surprising because he is the quiet kid. He's the one who puts his nose down. He puts himself to work. He gets good grades. He's athletic, all that stuff. And, as a dad, that really surprised me because he's not like the most bullyable kid, if that makes any sense. So I was sitting there just going like, oh my God, I wonder how many other kids are, going through silent battles like this. And I just happened to have an opportunity to catch him at a time where he was a little bit vulnerable or whatever that looks like. And be able to kind of distract him from holding back his feelings with, playing the video game. So, if you guys are parents of, the quiet kid, just, be sure to check in. I mean, check in with any kid that you have, because it seems like it's rough out there. Yeah, I felt really bad for him, but, here we are, and let's move on, because, yeah. He went to bed feeling a lot better. I was able to be there for him, which is important for me, So, let's see how that goes. I think we have some good plans in place. Where did that mage go? I thought we were doing this, pal. What are we doing? Oh, these clowns again. All right. I swear this is almost worse than Arc Raiders at this point. I had no idea that rats are also in WoW. You know what, let's just get up a dungeon here. What a bunch of turrets these guys are. No sense talking about it. Everyone knows that people are out there ganking. Alright, let's see if we can get the hell out of Stranglethorn Vale because it's pretty ridiculous up here. Let's put our... Alright, let's get these tusks and get the hell out of here. I don't think we're really going to be in a good position to do much right now at the with the spec that we're in. Let's find ourselves a group. Hey, we got another ear. Perfect. Anyone else come with him? Yeah, you did. Okay. Oh, he took my boy. Alright. Let's roll here. Find another couple trolls. No, don't do it. He's gonna do it. No, he's not. Sweet. Yo, res me, Pally. Nope, didn't res me. I've been off to a good start. We are just jamming out, having ourselves a pretty average time here. Oh, man. We are pretty, I'd say caster heavy. 2 mages. Yeah, definitely caster heavy. And as you guys are coming into the stream, whether you're on Twitch or TikTok or YouTube, thanks for popping in. If lurking is your story, totally fine. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. And if you guys are active in the chats, let me know, because I have the capacity to monitor it all and love chatting with you guys. Been a long time World of Warcraft player. Took a little bit of time off while the kids were super young. Chelham boy, what's going on, Doomslayer? How's it going, buddy? You're like, man, I can't wait for him to jump over to Arc Raiders. You would have laughed if you had been in kind of 5 minutes ago. This is actually my first time being alive for more than half a second. I was getting ratted everywhere. There's a group of like 6 or 7 Alliance characters rolling around, just killing all the lower levels. It's an absolute pain in the ass right now. Oh, is this guy gonna die over here? Looks like it. Let's help him. Gotta save the community. That's how we roll. Yo, you got the Hullcracker blueprint today. That's awesome. Now you need the level 3 workbench or gunsmith. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna probably be going in. I usually get in for a good hour and a half stream here. I'll definitely be hopping over, and my goal is to find that last rusted gear tonight. Oh, you're already maxed out, my man. That's awesome. Look at you and your fancy new blueprint. You're gonna be hull cracking everywhere then, eh? Pour myself some of this delicious tea. So now you're just like, you're turning your whole game into breaking apart all the, oh shit, right as I start pouring tea. Getting absolutely mauled. So now your whole game is just going to be loading up hull crackers and destroying some arc, eh? I love that for you, buddy. My man. Well, it won't be like when we were in with that leaper the other night, just like getting our ass handed to us by a leaper, of all places. That was hell, eh? That honestly, the only thing I think worse than that feeling there was the feeling of grinding through World of Warcraft Classic, because this is lengthy. All right, what do we need here? We need some more bloody ears. Oh shit. And I watched SideQuest Steph live yesterday. Nice, yeah, she's a great streamer, right? There's some really cool, really good streamers going on in the like in our little network right now, and I'm all for it. We just gotta pull our boy Ma over here, man. Gotta put in the time, show the consistency over here on Twitch, and then we'll jump back over. She needs to climb one of those barrens and give her... Nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I love, like, honestly, like, streaming with an audience like you guys, man, makes it so much more enjoyable. I gotta say, like, I think a lot of people don't fully understand how much better it is streaming when you have people that are enjoying the time, chatting back, you know, really just like invested in with one another. It's a really cool way to do it. Yeah, when you switch to Arc, you could probably switch to TikTok. I will be, yeah. So Arc happens exclusively on TikTok. I don't run it on Twitch right now. Twitch I keep very clean just for World of Warcraft. And yeah, so I'll definitely be popping over there. Let's drink some stuff here. Yeah. Yeah, so I usually, so like Sunday nights, usually Tuesday or Wednesdays, I'll be here on the alternate nights. I'm on TikTok almost exclusively. The one thing this platform lacks significantly is discoverability, right? So like people are coming to Twitch because they already know who you are, they already trust you, they enjoy your content, very similar to like yourself, right? Whereas TikTok is like, well, here's the thing, I never would have met you if it weren't for TikTok, right? So that's one of those things that I am always trying to be cognizant of, is like, where are people that I can chat with, enjoy connecting with, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I spend most of my time right now still on TikTok. I think that, there will likely come a point where, this is more consistent. Like, this is a better platform overall, but until that day, I'm definitely not gonna shit on TikTok. Oh, there's one of the guys that was ganking me all day. Come to my totems. Yeah, usually you watch to make a big view base so people know. Yeah, exactly. You got it, man. Yeah, that's exactly it. You've got it. How were your raids today? Did you get a couple good ones in? It's funny, the human language the English language, the human language, that's the most like alien weird thing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think like you can read something and it can be completely wrong and you'll still be in a situation where like you get the concept of what the person's trying to say, And it's so funny, like pre-kids, I would be up till 2 a.m. absolutely pushing ratings, going hard, rating like crazy. Post kids, if I can get like 90 minutes of this, I want to kill him, but I don't want to kill him. Yeah, humans are strange. Yeah, like pre-kids, I'd be up till like 2 a.m. just absolutely crushing it. Post kids, if I get like 90 minutes of uninterrupted time, like I feel like I've just won like the biggest tournament of life. I'd be running raids with you all night. It gets better when I'm right. We were all that age at some point. Excuse me. Come here, child. There you go. Oh, I think he's going for it. Ghost Wolf, that ain't happening, pal. I'll heal him so I get a point, but leave 15 and stay up late. My man, you will come to appreciate sleep one day, brother. It's funny. So like 15. What grade is 15? Is that like grade 8? Grade 9? Yeah, I gotta sleep more. At least you know it, right? Like, at least you're doing it knowingly. I think it was probably around... Oh, so you're grade 10. It's probably around 14 when I first got into World of Warcraft, and I remember being like... This, like... Because a lot of the, like, big raids at the time were happening with... guilds that were, like, mostly adult-led in terms of, like, officers. So I'm, like, listening to all these guys just, like, run through strat and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just like... Oh my god, that's amazing. Wow. As like a little kid. It was a pretty interesting time. And don't take offense to that. 15 is still a little kid. It's weird how high school in Canada starts at 10 and the States starts at grade 9. Yeah. Alright, let's kill him. Boom. Bye. I've become everything that I hate. Oh, what are we gonna do about it? Now, well. One thing to keep in mind, obviously in WoW, you can respec whenever you want. In life, not so much. So you don't get to respec out of bad decisions. Just keep that in mind as you're going through things. Do you lose stuff? In this game, you mean? No. You just get a massive repair bill. That is it. Are we caster heavy? Yeah, we're caster heavy. So when you die in this game, you're essentially just you're essentially just paying a huge repair bill. Oh, that's so annoying. This I think this warrior has a weird yelling emote. It's a little bit of a different vibe than Arc Raiders there. Have you watched or played World of Warcraft before? Nope. Actually, I'm gonna need that one. Okay. And I did not. You haven't. Interesting. Well, thank you for being the first. Happy to take you through it, my man. It's a much different game. Far more intentional, far more kind of intellectual. Like you got to be paying attention quite a bit to like group compositions and how things are running. But that's it often is not the very fast dopamine fix that a lot of people have been conditioned to kind of pick up over the last little while, so it doesn't get all the same hype that a lot of other games do. Like, to give you an idea, I just recently picked up a dagger, and then I had to learn, I don't know, it's like 100 and... Dagger, where is it? So, like, I had to learn 185 points just to, like, make it useful to me. So I had to go in and poke a bunch of guys 185 times just to get that ball rolling. And that's the tedium that comes with the game. But versus, like, imagine you had to shoot the Hellcracker, whatever, like 50 times before you could actually do much with it. That is the equivalent. So you get this new gun, you're all excited about it, and then you're like, wait a second, it's going to be completely useless to me for a very long period of time. I'd quit. You're not wrong. There's a lot of people that don't get into the game or leave the game once they realize, like, oh, this is actually, you know, it's not for me or whatever that is. But it's an interesting one for sure. And I remember, like, I think, because especially once you get into, like, raiding and stuff like that, so, like, you have, first of all, you have to get 40 people together at the same time to go to the same place and buy into the same strategy, you know, and spend 5 to 6 hours when it first started, like 5 to 6 hours downing raid bosses and stuff. Like, it was a pretty huge commitment. Oh no, this is like a whole other type of grind. World of Warcraft is a grind all by itself, man. Yeah, so, like, to give you an idea, like, these 5 guys, or these 4 other characters, are, like, other people around here. And, like, this run itself is going to take us, I don't know, 35 minutes, I would say, probably. You know, it's gonna be a busy little run. And it's my job to keep them alive. Stamina and spirit? Nah, I don't need that. Oh, I got a little stick. Sick. The one thing I gotta admit is, like, the one thing I love about WoW is that the world feels lived in, right? It's chaotic, but it still feels stable, right? And I think a lot of people, you know, look at that and say, you know, I enjoy that. I like the stability that this game kind of offers, right? There's not that much guesswork that goes along with it. Outside of, you know, the introduction of new races, new classes, and all that kind of stuff, which happens really only at, like, big kind of expansions and stuff like that. And it's often met with anger from players. I definitely want that. What can I ditch? Gotta ditch something here. Oh no. I let my boy down. Tank was about to die. Do, 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 do. This inventory is always full, man. Holy shit. Give me a break. Excuse me. This guy's name is Brutal. I'm just realizing that now. Look at this guy's name. It's wild. Uh-oh. What was the guy's name? It's right here, look. I don't want to say it on stream. Oh no, Romilly. Hang on. Gotta keep my boy Romilly over here. There, look at this. Brutal. You must have seen it that time, right? I'm not gonna say it out loud. Uh-oh. Need a medic. You know, a medic. It's not a bad name. I was talking about the tank's name. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Don't run away, Romilly. Too small to read it. So the first part of the word is skull, and the second part of the word ends with with a f in there somewhere. So he does something to skulls that rhymes with trucker. Exactly, you got it. What are you talking about? I don't have an Ankh. Can I actually make them? No. I hate being told how to play my class by people who are actually right about playing the class. Shaman are able to self-revive as long as they have onks, and I totally didn't bring any of them. Oh, we gotta start pulling back here, guys. They're gonna pull. Nope. Alright. It's so funny, even like just the energy that comes along with Arc Raiders versus this is so different. No, in fairness, like World of Warcraft does pick up a lot once you're level 70 now. But like while you're grinding, it's just, it is a little bit lower energy, kind of cozier type game. It's just got some like slower vibes to it. Versus like as soon as you get into Arc Raiders, you're like, okay, this is high energy, high output, you know, good way to spend, you know, an evening jamming, you know. Hey, thanks for coming in through YouTube. What's going on over there? They sent you right into the madness. Arc Raiders, man, yeah, absolutely. You shoot up that tunnel and you're right into it. Sometimes more than you bite off a bit more you could chew. You pay those consequences. But that, in fairness, that's what everyone loves about that game, right? So it's exactly what people are asking from it. They want to go in and get right into it. You think about those short, 30-minute windows where you get in and you rush through as much as humanly possible in that level and hope for, you know, a good lobby or, you know, good loot or whatever that looks like. Whereas, like, this game comes with a ton of stability. Like, generally you know what's going to happen in a raid. You generally know what's going to happen in a dungeon. The excitement isn't as high. The game shows you that there is consequence, and those consequences are an empty inventory. It's so painful. And I mean, in fairness, like, there are consequences in this game too, but for the most part, like, if you're grinding and, you know, doing what you need to be doing, you can afford those consequences. Because generally they're going to be, you know, just a couple gold here or there to fix up your gear. You know, even if your gear completely breaks, like, you can often replace it pretty easily. Like, it's not... But there's something about this game that just keeps drawing me back, and it's one that I really enjoy. I've always seen, it's always seemed to be the case that people don't actually like ever quit World of Warcraft. They just take long breaks, and they'll come back eventually. Case in point right here. Like I played for a long time. And took, I think it was like 7 or 8 years off and came back. They released a cool piece of content that seemed to resonate with me, and here we are. And in Ark, you got to think at every moment, like, bring your wet gear and you should shoot another raid. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Oh no. Don't die. I've realized that going into lobbies with instruments is always better, because no one wants to shoot a guitarist, you know? I say no one wants to shoot a guitarist, but it seems these days people are getting into a lot of trouble on a certain list, so they don't seem too concerned. I think people would shoot a guitarist if they were on that list. All right. So all of that accumulated into the final boss. Here we are.
I've been waiting for a real challenge.
Have you? Oh jeez, how did you die so fast?
Blades of light.
Big Larry's get out of the whirlwind.
Light, give me strength.
The files? Oh no, the E files, you know?
Light.
Yeah, it's definitely a list I would not not want to be on. Woot woot. Get out of here. Thanks, y'all. See ya. %. Dude, some of the stories coming out of there are just wild, man. Absolutely wild. And scary that humans would even ever do that to other humans. Hello, man. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, dude. And yet we still gotta pay our taxes. Oh man, wild. Alright, what can we take out of here to make any sort of room? The answer is not much.
Stay away. Blood and thunder.
It's true, man. If you kill a band player, you will have a very special spot in hell for that. I have a pretty good, I got a pretty fun video on deck from the from one of the runs. We had a really great. We did Topside Got Talent. It was good fun. Oh, best viewers on streamboot.com. Thank you for coming in and ruining our moment. You suck. Gotta hate bots. Apparently they're everywhere. Unconscious renunciation. Wow. That's a name and a half. Did you see my new video? No, I'll go scope it out now. Did you try Topside's Got Talent too? Let's get a quick fish in, see if we can catch something. Hey, we caught something. Hooray! Do another fish. Oh, getting chased by the queen. Was that our run when you she just stepped out of nowhere and was like, hello there? And like stepped on you? Oh no. Yeah. Alright, time to put our stuff back on here. Where's my little stick? There it is. I shot her and she turned around. Uh-oh. And just chased you a new one, eh? It's how it goes, man. That queen is not to be messed with. She is one angry lady. It's funny, this is a very large piece of World of Warcraft, just running around in between quests and all that, just trying to understand where the hell to go. And I think I gotta get up here. Then today I pickaxed a wasp to death. Nice. And you made it work. That's awesome. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Ah, shit. I clicked on the wrong person. Damn it. Oh, those guards are quick. God damn. They did not let me breathe whatsoever. Yummy troll sweat. Well, I sincerely hope that they will forgive me when I go in. Brutal. Brutal. What a needless repair bill for this. Oh well. That was my mistake. Gotta pay attention. Alright, let's resurrect and not do that again, because that was a really stupid idea. Be much more careful where these fat fingers are clicking. You. Alright, I think we got the You gonna level this one? Almost. Alright, alright. You know what, buddy? We're going to log out here. And we're going to jump over to TikTok Live. You guys are over on YouTube. Feel free to join us at Dad with DPS